We started with the first collar, which was deployed on a male dog, and what this really means is that it allows the Waterberg Wild Dog Initiative to track these animals to secure them. So the collaring of wild dogs is actually a very difficult operation to get done successfully. The dogs move very quickly. In this environment, as you can see behind me and around me, it is mountainous, it's thick with thickets. Flying a helicopter in this environment is fairly technical and quite difficult and challenging. And along with that comes the small target that a vet has to actually dart a wild dog. So today we were very lucky with the fact that the wild dogs were located in quite close proximity to us.
I use the combination of butorphanol, medetomidine and midazolam. It's a combination that I use a lot on predators, and then out of the helicopter just to assist them with a more rapid downtime to reduce their running. And we just add a bit of ketamine to get them down. While he was down, we vaccinated him against rabies. We just gave him a multivitamin injection and an antibiotic just for the dart wound. And just if there was any little wounds or ticks and things like that, we treated that on him.
These Waterberg wild dogs are quite a unique population because they're free roaming, and the range that they occur in is largely unprotected land. So it's private lands, it's cattle farms, it's agricultural farms, it's game farms, it's private nature reserves, it's any type of land. We have that up here in the Waterberg. So on a day-to-day basis, these dogs come into conflict with landowners when landowners have cattle, when they have other livestock, and when they have high-value game species. Unfortunately, the dogs are predators, and so they will take down any sort of prey item like that. And so our initiative really works to mitigate any of that conflict in the area.
This specific population is very, very unique. We've done genetic tests on them, and they're actually genetically distinct from all of our other South African population. Look, we were very worried about this population, and we estimated that their numbers were down to about 5 in 2017. By collaring these dogs and working with local landowners, we are up to about 44 dogs now within this Waterberg area. So, it's very, very important for us to continue that growth, but also just manage at the same time, because we don't want too many dogs in the area that the landowners aren't going to tolerate them, because they do eat a lot of game. So it's a balancing act that we are performing at the moment.
This pack that we collared today, we believe that there are 11 individuals in the pack, so 4 adults and 7 younger dogs. So the dog that we collared today is an adult male dog, quite a large dog actually, so he's in great, perfect, healthy condition for a dog in the Waterberg. Day-to-day is a lot of working with the community members, contacting them, phoning them, sending them GPS updates about the dog's locations, just to make sure that everybody's aware where these free roaming packs are at all times. So this gives our landowners a chance to, 1, take proactive measures to mitigate any potential conflict, or if they're interested, they can also go out and try and see the dogs when they're on their property.
So the Waterberg Wild Dog Initiative was basically born from a need from the community to set up an organization, if you want to call it that, for the protection of the Waterberg wild dogs, because they've been targeted by a lot of farmers, and it's a hated species by a lot of people in the area. So allow us to come out to your farms and speak to you and show you what the dogs are doing and where they are, and let us help you to, love the dogs and to get used to the dogs.
If the landowner doesn't want them on his land, he just gives us a phone call. We go out there and we make use of drones, or we make use of other means to actually just chase them off the farm, and that's it. But I think they've got a right to be here at the end of the day. Being human, being involved in the hunting industry and being involved in managing farms, we should also consider to say that they've been here before us. It's a thing that we should accept. They're here to stay.
Because he was a little bit bigger than we thought, he was quite a big dog, he still had his head up a little bit longer than we would have wanted him to. So just as a safety injection with all the team and that working on him, we gave him a little bit more ketamine, and that's why you'll see when he's waking up, he's a little bit disorientated while he's waking up, but within 15 minutes or so he's up and running in the right direction, and he'll find the pack very, very quickly. And we'll confirm that with the 2 collars that we've got, that they're back together within the next 2 hours.
The work that the team is doing is phenomenal, considering it is a fairly small team, a small committee with a project manager. And I'd really like to urge supporters and fellow followers to support this initiative. You know, they need support in terms of fuel, additional collars, helicopter time to assist in chasing dogs out of areas that they're not welcome, and any real support that you could provide.